Get ready for the headlines because we are diving straight into the action. We start with a shocking verdict from the Media Matters podcast, where Dave Davis and David Lynch delivered a brutal assessment of Liverpool midfielder Alexis Mac Allister's season. They laid down the law, suggesting that the midfielder's physical level has plummeted to a point where he simply cannot compete at the Premier League level anymore. We explore the devastating analysis from David Lynch, who delivered a truly damning statement about Mac Allister's future at Anfield and what this means for the club's entire midfield structure. Center, and what future plans are in place for this beautiful new public space. And finally, we wrap up with a tale of chaos from the retail world, as the Swatch launch has been described as disorganized and chaotic by shoppers across the UK and Europe. We hear directly from frustrated customers about the queues, the rudeness, and the controversy surrounding the new watch line, and we look at what this reaction means for major brand launches moving forward. Stay with us to find out what else is happening in the world. Liverpool midfielder Alexis Mac Allister's future at Anfield is under intense scrutiny following a recent assessment of the team's disappointing season. During a discussion on the Media Matters podcast from Anfield Index, journalists Dave Davis and David Lynch weighed in on the performance, focusing heavily on the midfield struggles under new manager Arne Slot. Davis highlighted that while both Mac Allister and Ryan Gravenberch were brilliant last season and key contributors to the team of the season, Mac Allister's performance against Aston Villa was deemed awful. David Lynch delivered a particularly harsh verdict on Mac Allister, stating bluntly, "I think he's completely gone, isn't he?" Lynch argued that the midfielder's physical level has significantly deteriorated, reaching a point where he is no longer equipped to handle the demands of Premier League football, noting a severe decline in his game's physicality. Lynch questioned the rationale for maintaining Mac Allister in the squad if Slot remains the head coach, suggesting there is little point in expecting him to control the midfield. Furthermore, Lynch suggested that Mac Allister's struggles are negatively impacting Ryan Gravenberch, who is reportedly being pulled into difficult roles attempting to compensate for Mac Allister's shortcomings. This analysis points to a fundamental structural problem within Liverpool's midfield. Lynch emphasized that the club must demonstrate ruthlessness, declaring, "It's a failure for me if Mac Allister's still at the club next season." He dismissed the notion that Liverpool should expect Mac Allister to return to previous standards, stressing that sentiment or past form should not influence the decision. The consensus emerging from the commentary is that Mac Allister's position in the squad is now seriously under review as Liverpool faces a critical summer decision. RB Leipzig forward Yan Diomande has signaled openness to a major transfer, admitting a desire to compete at the highest level after being linked with Liverpool. The move comes amid speculation surrounding Liverpool's search for attacking reinforcements as Mohamed Salah prepares to depart. Diomande has established himself as a significant talent for Leipzig, registering 22 goal involvements across all competitions during the 2025-26 season, including 13 goals and 9 assists. A substantial portion of his output came in the Bundesliga, where he contributed 12 goals and 8 assists, contributing to Ole Werner's team finishing third. His on-field statistics highlight his exceptional technical ability. Diomande recorded the most dribbles in the Bundesliga with 213 attempts and 118 completions, alongside the most take-on ending carries, 104, and carries leading to a chance created, 32. While Michael Allister provided superior goal and assist numbers in the immediate aftermath of a carry, Diomande's overall impact remains notable. When questioned about the transfer rumors, Diomande maintained his commitment to his current club, noting he enjoys his long-term contract at Leipzig until 2030. However, he emphasized his professional aspirations, stating, "Everyone has ambitions, including me. My dream is to play at the highest level possible." This statement confirms that while currently content, Diomande is open to future opportunities that align with his ambition to reach the pinnacle of European football. Work has commenced on a small park at the corner of 6th and Broadway Streets in East Liverpool, Ohio, as part of an ongoing downtown revitalization effort. The East Liverpool Beautification Society has secured a grant from the Beaver Creek Realtors Association to fund the Corner in Time project. The centerpiece of the project will be a restored clock, originally installed in 1992 as part of the Task Force Fawcett Downtown Revitalization. Although the original clock face and inner workings are no longer present, the beautification group plans to restore the frame and pole with a new clock face and mechanics designed to light up at night. This restoration is being undertaken in honor of local businessman Dr. Mark D. Hofrichter, widely regarded as the driving force behind the original 1992 revitalization. The initial revitalization effort, which Hofrichter was asked to lead, involved significant improvements including sidewalks, sewers, street repaving, the installation of underground utilities, a fountain, and decorative light poles. Hofrichter was appointed Downtown Economic Development Assistant by Mayor Dolar Sato, a position approved by City Council, and subsequently began soliciting donations. His fundraising efforts yielded substantial support, including 230 inscribed pavers and over 100 streetlights. At the time, Hofrichter expressed optimism about East Liverpool, noting it had strong attributes to build upon, such as the downtown Kent State University branch, East Liverpool City Hospital, the Carnegie Public Library, Museum of Ceramics, Alumni Center Clock Tower, and the Ohio riverfront. Hofrichter also recalled personal anecdotes from the project, including a resident's generous $50,000 donation and the dedication of the center of town as Devon's Diamond following the late Mayor William Devon. Co-chairs of the Beautification Society, Mary Bate Jones and Janie Smith, confirmed that the new park area will also feature a small seating area with benches and tables in a portion of the parking lot. The area will be visually enhanced by 2 4x8 painted signs by Campbell's Signs, illustrating the city's history from its point of beginning in the Northwest Territory. Efforts to enhance the park area have included cleaning weeds from sidewalk grading, installing fabric to prevent future growth, and placing new decorative black pearl landscaping stone along the edges. The new park will be situated across the street from the Sons of the American Revolutionary War Memorial at 6th and Washington Streets, which commemorates the 157 patriots buried in Columbiana County. The Beautification Committee is currently seeking an additional $10,000 to complete the clock renovation, with donations directed to ELBS at P.O. Box 448, East Liverpool, OH 43920. Both the War Memorial and the Corner in Time Park are slated for completion by July 11, coinciding with the city's 250th birthday celebration. The city plans to host a multifaceted event from 1 to 8 p.m., featuring the unveiling of the War Monument, performances by the East Liverpool High School Choir and Band, local musician Bill Crawford, an antique vehicle show, pie judging, food truck offerings, and the Amazing Race event. The recent launch of a new Swatch watch collection across the UK and Europe has been met with significant frustration from shoppers, who have described the events as chaotic and disorganized. Large crowds gathered outside Swatch stores, leading to closures in locations such as the Liverpool One shopping complex due to safety concerns. Police were also called to incidents, including reports of threats outside the Liverpool store, and an event was cancelled in Dubai, with police presence also noted in launches in France and Switzerland. Genuine collectors have voiced strong dissatisfaction, arguing that the disruption has hindered their ability to acquire the watches. Mikey, a collector from Liverpool, expressed frustration over the situation, stating that genuine buyers were being disadvantaged by the chaos and the focus on resale. He criticized the influx of resellers who were attempting to purchase the watches at inflated prices, suggesting this behavior was undermining the market for authentic collectors. Another collector, Vrayas Mera, a 21-year-old from Liverpool, highlighted the ongoing issues. He noted that despite the initial crowd, the watches remained unavailable for purchase, attributing this to the company's refusal to sell for what he felt were no legitimate reasons. Mera compared Swatch's handling of the launch to other major brands, suggesting a lack of organization. Mera also reported poor interactions with staff at the Liverpool branch, describing them as rude and emphasizing the importance of respect in business dealings. He questioned the company's stance, stating that genuine buyers should not be obstructed. Swatch acknowledged the weekend activity, informing the public that the collection would be available for several months and urging people to refrain from gathering in large numbers outside their branches. The BBC has sought further comment from the company regarding the launch.